Hey History Conquerors, how we doing? It's me Jack, from History Conquerors with another video. Well, probably the first video I've done on History Conquerors in a while. And today we're going to be talking about Seattle's restricted covenants. And the big reason why I'm talking about Seattle's restricted covenants is because, one, it's not talked about a lot, and two, it's actually very key in the shaping of modern day Seattle. So, let's get into this. So pretty much, I'm going to explain what a restricted covenant is. So pretty much a restricted covenant is it's pretty much just saying that a certain group of people cannot be in this area. So pretty much, I live, like, let's just say I live in a white neighborhood. And so black people, like, they would place a restricted covenant down and say, okay, these people are not allowed to own property. So it would be blacks, Asians, Ethiopians, whoever wasn't considered, like, superior. So it was a very racist, really racist type of covenant. Covenants were mostly used to just keep religious people off of land, but they've been banned ever since, I think, the Civil Rights era. And the restricted covenants really shape Seattle today. So the southwest region of Seattle, southwest region of Seattle, there's a huge black population down there. About a lot. Let's just say there is a lot of them down there. And the reason why this is because that was an area where they had to go because there was nowhere else to go in Seattle. A lot of the homes in Seattle up by Alki downtown were all taken up by whites and were all pretty much told that you can't live here. And it was really unfair to them because it was a really stupid law that was passed. And also the shaping of the Central District is a big key part of restricted covenants, because the covenants restricted them from everywhere. Like, it happened everywhere in Seattle. A lot of famous cases, actually. And the Central District was shaped off of this because that's where blacks had to go to pretty much live, because they couldn't live anywhere else in Seattle, or else they would be kicked off their property, their house stolen, probably marginalized. A lot of bad things happened to those people. So not a lot of people lived outside of the Central District in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. But as it went through the Civil Rights era, like 70s, 60s, and 50s, a lot of them started moving out south toward the southwest area, kind of around on the I think it's the west side of Lake Union. A lot of them were around there, and it was a good general move for the African American population, because they were finally moving out of that restricted covenant type of way of living in Seattle, and it was a really good thing for them to get out of there, because it wasn't like the Central District. I'm not saying Central District is bad, because it's still a good district to this day, but it just it had a lot of problems, especially kind of with a lot of white people moving in nowadays. So a lot of people think it's gentrification. I think it's gentrification. They're gentrificating the Central District, but also I think it's just a key part of blacks moving out of that area, because they know that they can go places without being discriminated against, without being told that you can't live here because you're this race or color or whatever, religion. And it's a good thing, because the area I live in is very ethnically diverse. There's a lot of people, different people here, and it's a really beautiful thing to see. But the Central District, in my opinion, I think is a big mark in Seattle. Because that pretty much the Central District is pretty much kind of what Seattle used to be, and it's changed a lot, and I kind of like it changing, because Seattle has a very dark racial past. But this is a very racist city in the past. It may not appear that, like, oh, how could it be racist? It's like a really nice city, but it was really racist in Seattle. Like, it's been proven so many times. How many times today? It's really easy to tell when you look into the history of Seattle. But anyways, I just wanted to get a video out. I thought this was an interesting topic I could cover. I posted a tweet about like an hour ago saying I'm making a video based on racial things in Seattle. Guess what it is? No one got anything. So, it should be interesting. History Conquerors is a small thing I decided to set up just because I thought, this would be a good way to educate history from my perspective as a history enthusiast, because I love history. What can I say? But a lot of people look, Civil War is big. No, like when you think about shitty. What did I just say? Did I say shitty? When it comes to city shaping, the restricted covenants of Seattle really shape it. Kind of like Harlem in New York, the black capital of the world in the United States. Harlem, New York. I think it's on Manhattan Island. Or is it, I think it's in Queens? I'm trying to remember where Harlem is, but it's in New York. Black capital of the world. That's because a lot of the areas around New York did not allow blacks to live there. So they just said, okay, we're going to go to Harlem then, and we're going to settle there. And it's become one of the talks of at the African American community. It's changed a lot, Harlem. I've never been there though, so I wouldn't know. But anyways, guys, hope you have a good day. Just want to get a video out. Anyways, guys, have a good day. I'll see you later. Bye.